Hey everyone, so let's learn about this first skill in forms. And what that is it's making our questions have an answer, right? That's a good thing because remember, all our forms are just questions and responses. But for some of the reasons we're going to use our forms, such as quizzes, tests, activities, assignments, we are going to want to have an answer key. It's going to save us time when they're self-graded. It's also going to be able to allow us to provide instant feedback back to our students, which I think is really important, especially in the pure virtual or hybrid learning environment. That feedback is really important. So chapter 4, Canvas. I just wanted to point this out to you right here. I'm in a quiz in Canvas. It has the same thing. I can set correct answers, right? So whether you're in Google Classroom, whether you're in Schoology, any form builder is going to have the same tools and you will be good to go. So I made this test, and you're actually going to take this test. It's a 5-question test about how much you know about Washington State. So I have my different questions right here, right? I can set my question choice. I could add some more questions here. We're not going to go over the basic fundamentals. What we're going to talk about is, okay, I got my questions. Well, now I want to give answers to my questions. So when I click a question, right, this one right here is, which Washington College nickname is pronounced Wazoo? This will be a freebie. I'm going to give you the answer key to this one. But in this case, when I click answer key, right, and I choose one of these, maybe I say it's Eastern Washington. We know that's not true, and I got to unclick Washington State University, right? But I can also give some feedback as well, right? So in this case, if they get the correct answer, I say great job, right? So in this case, I'm going to say Washington State University. Here I can also set my points. Now, points are important because I see I have a total of 10 points. Well, I have 5 questions here, so I made each question worth 2 points, right? Now, if you have a different number of points set out in a Google Forms and you have created this through a classroom, so like if I'm in my Google Classroom, I can create a quiz and have it automatically graded, and it goes into my grade book. Whatever I set the assignment score as, that's going to be the score that gets zapped into the grade book. So if I set this out of 10 points, but I have a 30-point quiz in the grade book, when it gets zapped over, it's going to count each one of these questions as 6 points because there's 5 questions, total of 30. It's going to do all the math by itself. So just want to put that on your radar that there is a point system. Sometimes you want points, sometimes you don't want to give points. In this case, I'm going to give some points. So when we scroll down, we have some other great questions. This is a good thing to point out too as well. Not all of your questions have to be multiple choice. I have a free response question right here. What taxes don't Washingtonians pay, right? And if I go here to my answer key, I get a bunch of different ideas. Now, I don't want to share all of the answers with you, but it's income tax if you lived here for a while. But this income tax right here, right? I can even add in correct. I can say, let me give another correct one. Maybe someone writes income tax without the E, and then puts 2x. No, just without the E. Boom. Right? I can add another one if I wanted to. So it's a cool thing. So if anyone types this in, they're going to get those 2 points. Now I can also give some feedback. In this case, I give feedback for all answers. Income tax, great. This one, and now this is another cool one too. So this is a good question. How do I pronounce this form of clam that's popular here in the Pacific Northwest? I'm going to go down here to answer key, right? And I'm going to click answer key. And this is important right here. Once I'm at this answer key right here, I am going to make sure that I go to add answer feedback. And I'm going to include, for the incorrect answers, I'm going to include a YouTube video that says how to pronounce, I'm not going to say it. I think the first one, yep, this one's a good one, boom. So you'll get a nice little video if you get that incorrect answer, right? So that's the cool stuff that you can do with that instant feedback. And now I can click my preview button. I can see what this looks like for my participants, which would be you, and everything looks good right here. So that is how you add a answer to a question.